Hi guys, how you doing tonight? I just thought I would jump on here really quick and make a quick video. So I am stealthing in a pharmacy parking lot, and I guess you could say kind of stealthy. I'm still sitting up front. My windows are cracked, and I just wanted to jump on here. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see the freeway area. There's a popular gas station chain across the street, and I'm in the pharmacy parking lot, and it's pretty cool. So I am, when I came, I sat here for a moment so I can kind of check out my surroundings and see what was going on. So I noticed one of the overnight people who do the trash collections. I saw that guy pull up, and he put took out the trash bins in front of the, it's a breast cancer center over here. So he took out the trash, changed the bag, put the receptacle back, and he parked. He actually parked. He's still there. And him and his SUV, I guess they're stealthing too. Pretty cool. And so the camera in the dark. Okay, so anyway, after he put it back, he just kind of, relaxed for a minute in his vehicle, and he's still there. Okay, this is a front view of where I am now. So then the parking lots are connected from the breast cancer center over here to the pharmacy. They're connected. So I came over here to the pharmacy parking lot, just kind of sit here and continue to check things out and see what was going on. So I found out that this pharmacy is now open 24 hours again. After, we had the country's illness, I'll call it. The whole world was in sick bay. After that, a lot of the pharmacies were not open 24 hours again. And this particular one, I guess they decided to redo their situation. So I came over and I saw a security guard walking in the parking lot. And so I asked him, young guy, looked like somebody I might be able to, get a good answer out of. So anyway, I asked him, I said, hey, how secure is this area? And he said, we don't normally have problems over here. He says, I'm here till 6. And I said, okay. I said, I just kind of wondering. I said, because I think I'm going to, sleep in my vehicle tonight. And I said, I wanted to know if it was secure. And he said, yeah. He says, as a matter of fact, that guy over there, he's here every night. He sleeps in his car. So I look over there, and it's a Wright Chrysler 300. Decent car, very nice and everything. And so I'm like, wow, okay, cool. So he said, yeah, I'll be here till 6, I'll watch over you and everything. And I told him, okay. And so this is close to a location that I'm going to need to be at least once a week. So I think I will make this parking lot. There's 3 over here that I've chosen. You never just really want to post up at the same place all the time, especially if you're trying to stealth, you're trying to, be safe. You don't want to post up at the same place all the time. So what I try to do is I try to make sure that I have at least 3 places in certain areas to where I can pick this place, that place. Eventually I want to get 5 areas or even 7. That's one night in one place near that area. Say for instance, if I have a doctor's appointment or whatever, and I need to be there the night before, I'll have a choice of places. So pretty much it was real comforting knowing that he's here in the parking lot. So he said, yes, no problem. I'll be here till 6 and I'll watch over you. And I said, okay, because I saw a guy on the corner, he's trying to get some change or whatever. And so that was comforting. So I would encourage you guys, if you're at a location or something and you see that there's a security there, and you feel like, okay, he might look like he's the type of person that you can ask a question and get a decent answer, you might want to ask him. Other than that, I never would have known that this person next to me is sleeping in their Chrysler 300. So I'm glad I did that, and I had my druthers about it. I was like, should I ask him? No, if I ask him, then he's gonna know I'm in here. Then I blow my cover. But then I'm thinking I'd rather be safe and know, that if anything goes down, that I can You know, there will be somebody in the parking lot, whatever. To me, it's not a matter of being scared, because I'm not scared. You know, being a truck driver in the past, I've slept in all kind of places. So it's not a matter of being scared. It's a matter of just kind of making sure that you're safe beforehand, I guess I should say, which I did the same thing when I was driving big rigs. You know, pretty much I'd look up my location and kind of you know, ask other drivers, or even call the location and said, hey, you guys got truck parking? You know, is it a safe area? Because things happen. I know there's a participant in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and this lady tells, you know, about how many times, you know, people have tried to get in her van or in her camper, you know, whatever. And of course she protected herself. You know, she didn't, I don't think she's ever had to physically fight anybody off, but, you know, just kind of making that noise, you know, being threatening voice or whatever, kind of caused them to move in the direction that they needed to move in, and that direction was away from her vehicle. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of being safe. Common sense, which I don't think common sense really exists, because we're all raised in different norms, different societal or different household norms, so common sense does not really exist. But I guess I would say, I think it's a part of just looking out for yourself, making sure that, you know, you're okay where you're going to be for the night, especially when you're going to be asleep. You're not aware when you're asleep. Your subconscious is awake, but your forefront of your protective mind, I don't think that's really awake. I mean, if someone threw an apple at you while you were asleep, there's no way you're going to pop up and catch that apple in your hand. You know, you're going to lay there and get hit by that apple because your eyes aren't open and that part of your consciousness is not awake. You know, your body's resting. So I think it's just part of wanting to be safe out here. Should cause anyone to, you know, whenever you park, check out your surroundings, check out all the moving parts that surround you. You know, is there an officer constantly circling that parking lot, like in a lot of emergency rooms or truck stops? You know, is it that one vagrant that, you know, he's trying to get money to eat for the day or what have you, is he circling the parking lot? You know, that random hungry dog, is he circling the parking lot? You know, it really pays to know your surroundings. And so that was a part of, you know, what I always do whenever I go to lots. I'll sit there for a moment, you know, just observe, see what's going on, you know, who's doing what, kind of people watch for a minute. It's a part of my wind down, I guess you can say, getting prepared to go to bed and knowing my surroundings and stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I'm over by the freeway, and let's see if you can see it real quick. Yep, I'm over by the freeway, and it's kind of busy, not a heck of a lot, but kind of busy, I guess, for what, mid-Saturday morning? Yes, Saturday morning already. And the traffic is not as loud as it was a while ago, but yeah. I picked a corner space by the grass, right by the light. I guess the reason I picked it, because there is a tree up above. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a light. Yeah, there's a tree right there. So in the AM, if the sun decides it wants to really wake me up, then I'll have a little shade in which I can actually, you know, get up and brush teeth, wash face, take care of all my preparations before I actually get out. It won't be hot in here while I go through my morning rituals. So yeah, that's why I basically picked a shade tree. And even if you can see down there, the street is actually lined with trees. So pretty much, yeah. So I am excited. There's security. He's buzzing around, taking care of his business. He knows I'm here. Pretty awesome. There's somebody else here doing it. And hey, it's a 24-hour pharmacy. If there's anything I need in the middle of the night, if I get snackish, I can go in, which I don't normally get snackish in the middle of the night. But if I do, I can always go in if I get thirsty. Also, before I leave in the morning, I'm, you know, able to check it out and see if I need to get some more water above on the truck, some more supplies or what have you. So that's pretty intricate. A lot of the Walmarts, I noticed, I don't know if in any other state, but in my state, they're not open. Well, I'll say in my state, in my town, in my part of town, I have not noticed any Walmarts that are staying open 24 hours again, as they did before the world went into sick bay. So I don't know, hopefully Walmarts will start doing the 24-hour thing again, because that was really cool. You know, you can go to the bathroom all times of night. The parking lot is big. Anything you need to purchase, you can go in. You know, pharmacies have limited supply, but yeah, I hope Walmart starts doing it again. That would be pretty cool. I have noticed that pole. Have you guys noticed those police like security poles that are in Walmart? As a matter of fact, I think I saw them in Kroger parking lot as well. Down here in the South, we have a store called Kroger's. I don't know if they have it in, I don't think they have it in every state. There's some states I think I've been through that I have not saw Kroger's, but it's a security pole at the bottom. It's like on a jack stand. It's like a mobile thing. It has wheels on it. You know, take it off the truck, of course, when the truck brings it. You set it down on its base. It has the wheels. You connect the pole. You can slide this thing, I guess, across the parking lot if you need to reposition it. But at the top, there's a long pole and like a light pole, and the light is blue, and there's cameras there. And so it's kind of like monitoring. Excuse me, it's like 2 something in the morning, but there's cameras up there. It's monitoring the parking lot. Have you guys saw those? I don't know. It's a recent thing for me. I want to say within the past maybe year that I've saw these things, and it's been more than a year since I've been out in the big rig. It's a security pole. Have you guys saw those? If so, leave a comment below. I thought about parking under one of those things one time, just kind of wondering how secure it would actually be. You know, if someone decided they wanted to visit me in the middle of the night, would it actually get a clear picture of the person, the assailant? Would it catch their license plates? You know, would it catch their face if they looked up? What have you? But yeah, it was just an odd thing to see. I'm used to parking under cameras. You know, whenever Home Depot, wherever, you know, I'll park, especially when I was on the road in the big rig, I'd find security cameras. I'd park in Hobby Lobbies and Home Depots and Office Depots, and I'd look for that security camera, and I would put my cab facing that security camera. Even if I was like jackknifed across 12 parking spots, didn't matter. I'd be up and out of there by 6, and so I had the run of the parking lot. And so I would make sure that my cab was facing the camera, and then I would, you know, of course, close my curtains and everything for privacy purposes. But it's a good thing to do if you can, you know, at any point in time be able to do that. So yeah, those were the things that I wanted to chit chat about this afternoon. I actually took a nap earlier in a parking lot. There's like a tire place called NTB, and they were in a bigger parking lot with other establishments. So I got a little tired. I was like, okay, you know, it's a wind down Friday. Let's kind of wind it down. So I stopped there and took like a 4-hour nap. I was tired. Excuse me, guys. I was tired. My body really needed it. And yet and still, I am yawning again at 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess I've had a rough week. Anyway, so yeah, I did nap earlier, so that's the reason I'm up like at 2 o'clock in the morning. Kind of looking around, checking around my surroundings. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I asked the security guard what his name was, and he's a nice young guy, and about half my age. So I think what I might do is this. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'll try not to do that again before I get off of here. I'll try really hard, okay? So anyway, I think what I'll do, because he said this was a new assignment for him. So I don't normally need this part of town every night. Once a week or once every 2 weeks is when I'll need this part of town. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably get like a little gift card for from Subway, And this might be too much. I don't know. If it is, you guys comment below and let me know. I'm just kind of one of those kind of people that, you know, just kind of want to be nice. You know, you're nice to me, I want to be nice to you. So I'm considering getting a gift card and a Subway, like a little Subway gift card. And next week or two, if I need this spot, come over. And if he's here, just, you know, giving back to the community. Just, you know, say, hey, I want to bless you with this. And, you know, I'm going to be staying here tonight. It's good to see you again. And hey, I got something for you. You know, that probably would make the young man's day. It'll probably make him smile. You know, everybody, I want to say a lot of people, I can't say everybody's having a hard time in life. You know, you got some that just not, they think, you know, it's okay. And maybe in their season, it is okay. We all go through seasons. I don't know. I don't mind helping him. I noticed on one side of his car, it looks like someone hit the passenger side back door on his car. That's one thing I noticed when I pulled up. Oh, sorry. I didn't promise I wouldn't yawn. I just said I'll try not to. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be rude. So yeah, so on his passenger back door, someone had crashed into him. And I noticed that when I came up. Whenever I drive up in parking lots, I'm always taking note of the vehicles. You know, not their make, model, age. I don't care anything about that. But just kind of looking, you know, are their windows down? Are there windows up? Do I see anybody in them? Are there shades over the front window? The privacy sunshades, is that over the windows? Is it over the side windows? I'm usually highly attentive to stuff like that when I go to places because I just like really want to know my surroundings. So anyway, when I pulled up, this guy, the security guard, somebody ran into the side of him. You can tell. I mean, that car did not do the sideways shuffle and hit somebody. They ran into him, and his back window must be broken out because he has a garbage bag over the back window, and then I saw a towel like underneath. So I guess he put the towel there to protect if it rains and it gets under the garbage bag or whatever. So yeah, I mean, you know, who knows when that happened, how long it happened. But hey, that might brighten his day to, you know, give him a Subway gift card. So I'm definitely gonna do that for the next time I come to this location. And I'll just have it here in the truck with me. And, you know, if he's here, just kind of, you know, hey. Now, if there's another security guard here, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to pull up and park and go my way. Because that security guard already told me the white car over here, Mr. 300, is sleeping in his. So I know it's a place that it's, you know, okay, I guess, to do it for now. You know, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, make that young man's day and buy him lunch. So I think that would be cool to do. And yeah, I'm going to get back to learning how to edit. So thank you guys for listening. I apologize that it is dark, but you'll see me soon enough. So thank you so much for listening to another one of my videos. I'll see you in the next one, and you guys have a good night.